father was not a fan of my gateway theory. I can't imagine why. It's just shooting things up into the oscillosphere and back. No big deal.
Whatever it is I lost, I seem to have got it back. Well. Okay, one thing I gotta do like right now is... Actually no, I can make another pry bar like right here. But there is... headlight I gotta fix. Yeah, it's this one. Alright, I keep confusing the mechanic's kit with the electrician's kit. Oh, look at this. It actually pulled from the side fuel tank. I guess that means the fuel tank that the fuel gauge reads is... it has more in it. Got here. This thing's like an epiphyte, you know? A plant that lives on another plant. These things are just attaching themselves. Pound. I can deposit that. It's in my logbook anyway. Anomaly studies number 3. I suppose we'll get to that in a bit. Where did I put my transfer trunk? Oh, there it is. Transfer this treasure trove into here. Oh. There. I think my original intent was to only put in here the stuff that you can that only takes like 1 by 2 in an inventory space. And this other cabinet gets the rest of it. Well, I got some lead now. Oh, I've got some energy too. But I can't... everything else I think is just too expensive right now. There's a way to rearrange those so that so it only displays what's available. Paints. I got a lot of these, don't I? And the different kind of stick shift. And oh, the future stylings. I can finally put put something on my steering wheel that doesn't look hideous. Oh, wait a second. Never mind. That's for the hood ornament, isn't it? Well, I like this one better than the B anyway. There we go. I just hope nobody tries to cut it off. Can I get everything out of here? Yeah. Oh, what was I doing? Actually, do I have space in here for... Yeah. But this is the important part here. Singly and family. That's a different kind of, lids. Oh, I think my side storage is starting to age a little bit badly. Does the friendly dumpster have anything friendly for me? Ah, plasma. Could always use that. Okay, well that wasn't too bad of a trip. Let me see if I can't, what have we learned today? Well, there's hood ornaments, future stylings. There's another shifter called the throttle shifter. We ought to do that and see what that button does. And of course, beige paint, although it looks to me as though there are some paints which I have duplicates of. Because I noticed I had a ton of paint, and yet... Okay, well, on to the juicy stuff. Anomaly Studies number 3. Arctic Catalog Reference 2.14. Cited consistently between late 1959 and early 1961, this anomaly was attracted to any transmitters broadcasting at a particular shortwave bands. About the size of a bird, roughly spherical, chrome-like, and able to fly through unknown means, this anomaly would latch itself to broadcast antennae and begin to dissolve or perhaps consume the metal. Stubborn and difficult to dislodge, this anomaly began to disappear when the zone personnel began using different frequencies. There was a reference to that, wasn't there? Finally, Singly and Family. I did it! Singly and Family Hauling is back in business. Incredible. Just as our bills were due. Nobody was hiring us anymore. All these big companies hiring college students to haul trash on the cheap. But they had no finesse, no care. They were about to shut me out of my father's business of 5 generations without a second thought. But not anymore. My wife will be so pleased. We have to be in Washington by Monday. Then the government will tell us where to go. They say they will pay us and provide a house and food. For my entire family, my brothers, sisters, uncles, and their families too. And enough work for all of us. We are truly blessed. Signed, George Singley. And let's see. The Abandoned Squire. Transmission fragment origin unknown, date unknown. Hi, I'm Gil O'Hanlon, and I'm here to tell you why the O'Hanlon Squire is the perfect sedan for all your contract needs. O'Hanlon has over a decade's experience providing utility vehicles for state and federal needs, and with the Squire, we think we've really outdone ourselves. This affordable, reliable, and easily maintained vehicle boasts excellent handling and performance thanks to its 183 cubic inch straight 6-engine 4-speed transmission and advanced assisted steering. This is a car that's easy to drive, easy to look after, and is comfortable in the heat of New Mexico as the freezing forests of Wisconsin. Now come with me as I take you on a tour of what will be the government's next and best all-purpose automobile. Oh, and I almost forgot. How'd we do? Okay, this is the previous trip from the previous... You know what I find kind of unnerving? It's not that my car was airborne for 6 seconds. I've had worse. And it's not that the car quirk was triggered 549 times, not sure what that is. It's that there's a symbol on here. It looks like a poison symbol. And we haven't taken any damage from it. Neither the car nor me. Which means or implies that we're gonna run into them later, perhaps in the mid-zone. And then there's this trip. Kind of short, I know. But in my defense, we were 266 times. 149 versus 266. Whatever this quirk is, I haven't observed it. I'm not exactly sure what to look for. Is there an upgrade which can take the guesswork out of it? Like, at any time? I mean, this would be the place to look at, right? It requires unstable energy, but it allows you to spend anchor energy to partially diagnose any quirk at accurately pinpointing one factor. I could use that. I have no idea what this quirk is or what it looks like. So there's one location, but I can only get at it through F3, and F3 is, well, unavailable. On the alternate side of that, well, the problem there is that I need 3 kilolimbs, and although anchor energy is relatively readily available, in this place, it's still... What's that say? It says dark. Well, I suppose we might as well drive on the other highway, G1, and see what this is like. One thing I gotta do first, which I almost forgot to do, is make me a pry bar. And a relatable flare, too. Okay, off we go. So we're going to go down the other highway this time. What? Oh, wait. Sorry, for a second there I thought that this highway somehow didn't have any roads. Because I did run into a map like that once. But then I realized this was a highway. Oh, and it's in daylight, too. Something. There's actually a couple of somethings here. And here I was thinking that the highways were anomaly free until the very end. I guess they're no better or worse than other zones. Alright, yeah. Before anybody gets on me about that RA investigator truck that's like, or that box truck, or come to think of it, there's quite a lot of stuff around here, isn't there? bollards notwithstanding. There's a ceiling kit here. This place is radioactive, but got a pothole right in the middle of it. Okay, fine, forget it, forget it. I'll run my way right back to the car because I'm so full up on stuff here. Maybe I ought to get the even bigger backpack. This always happens. Electronic kit, ceiling kit, this thing. Alright, let's get to the investigator. That big yellow truck up there. Hello? What's this here? Feel its fury as it shows in hands. Tears metal for metal. Oh, so it's a better scrapper, is what I'm getting off of this. I suppose I could put it to the test, but not with the Art of Investigator, because the Art of the Investigator doesn't have a... Forget I said anything. It does have an armored door. Okay, let's try my super scrapper out here. My inventory is full? Oh, wait a second. I know what this calls for. The power of spatial reasoning. And my autovac. I got a thermosap crystal out of that. I feel kind of cheated. I don't have all day around here. There's a building here. Yeah, it's got a chance for me to use my brand new scrapper. How does a plasma scrapper handle a radio? I think I see what this thing does. It gets more out of the stuff it scraps. That in mind. Who's that? That didn't sound all that good, did it?